What's up, YouTube? Payton Otterdahl here, also known as P-Train Throws, two-time US Olympian in the shot put and ASICS athlete. Coming at you with a new video today of my 5 pieces of advice if you've had a bad competition. Stick around. It is May 8th at the time of recording, and we are starting to get into the outdoor season for us pros. On the 14th, I'll be leaving to do a whole bunch of competitions over in Europe and one more WSPS that's going to be in South Carolina. So we're looking forward to getting this season rolling and getting started. Got a lot of cool places we're going to. We got a couple diamond leagues, one in Morocco, so it'll be my first competition in Africa, and then one in Rome, Italy. So love going back to that one. It's always a beautiful place to go. Great food, great weather. Looking forward to it. Got a few more countries to go to as well. So be paying attention on the Instagram and the YouTube. We'll try to keep you updated as best we can. All right, my first piece of advice for you. If you've had a bad competition, you know, you're kind of struggling afterwards, you don't know what went wrong, don't know where to go, maybe in a slump, had a string of a few bad meets. My first piece of advice to you would be to learn from your mistakes. Look back, identify what's the issue that's going on here. Why did the meet go mad? Was it perhaps bad form? You just weren't executing your throws right. Was your meet preparation not great? Were you not having great practices leading up to it? It could be even something as simple as, you know, not having a great meal before you competed, or not getting great sleep the few nights before. Identifying these issues can make it a lot easier going forward to make adjustments and learn from them and try not to make those same mistakes again. So being able to identify the issue is a huge thing that you can do to just, you know, try to avoid that again in the future. My second piece of advice kind of goes along with the first one. It is come up with a game plan moving forward. Have a plan of attack for how you want to train going forward and how you want to compete. If the technique was off, identify a few things that you can work on and stick to the plan as you get to practice and those meets. You know, don't deviate. You know, have a plan, stick to it, and work towards it.
You want results, and then you basically just catch yourself slacking off and don't do anything about it, then it kind of sounds like you don't really want those results, you know?
If it's one of those things that, you know, it's a lack of sleep or it's a lack of, you know, having a good meal, be disciplined, eat well, sleep well, set an alarm on your phone for when it's time to go to bed, and be disciplined and stick to it. And having a plan going forward makes it a lot easier to kind of check off boxes to make sure that you are meeting what it takes to get those plans. So that's always a great thing to do, is to have a for sure plan to go forward. Tip number 3 is also kind of going along with those first two. Just keep it simple. Don't try to throw a million things to get a fix. These are boxes that need to be checked. So try to knock off 1 or 2 boxes at a time and then move on from there. Just little things like that can add up over a long time. Having too many things can kind of get you jumbled up, mixed up, might feel a little overwhelming, like you have too much to work on, but keeping it, you know, really simple like that can make it much easier for you to tackle those goals. Think baby steps. Got to learn to walk before you crawl, right? Wait, no, that's not right. Got to learn to crawl before you can walk. Tip number 4. Let the little victories pile up. That's what you're shooting for. You're not looking for a big, you know, thing like, oh, if I do this one thing, it's gonna fix everything. No. Little victories add up to big ones over time. So if you can take things one little thing at a time, make it, you know, especially if it's throws related. Okay, I didn't foul any of my throws today. That's a little victory. That can build your confidence over time. Or, well, I hit one cue, you know, I might not have hit all the cues I was working on today, but I hit one really well on half my throws. Okay, that's a little victory. Aim for 3/4 of your throws in your next practice. Things like that. Over time, it'll add up, and you can keep checking off these little victories going forward, and the little ones will pile up to the big ones. Finally, my last tip, number 5, win in other areas. A lot of these things kind of sound similar to each other, but they're, you know, slightly different. So winning in other areas, getting that good night's sleep, getting stronger in the weight room, getting more explosive, doing your plyos. Winning in other areas other than throwing will help your throwing, no matter what it is. Getting your homework done. Getting that assignment turned in ahead of time so you don't have to stress about it later. Anything like that outside of throwing will help make your life easier, less stressful, get you prepared to throw better. So find other areas in your life apart from throwing, or if you're any other athlete, apart from your sport, and win in those areas first, and then you can come back and win on the track or in the circles or on the field, whatever else you do. Well, there it is, folks. There's my 5 pieces of advice for if you're having after a bad competition or you're in a slump in your training, 5 things that you can work on to get back on the track, get back to your winning ways. So my name is Payton Otterdahl, aka P Train Throws. As always, thank you for watching. Check out my other YouTube videos. We're trying to put out content as often as we can. As always, we appreciate any likes and comments and any engagement to grow the YouTube channel is huge, because seeing good results like that is how we can bring you more content and are motivated to bring you more content. So as always, we appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one.